Hello and welcome to HistoryPod. On the 19th of November 1985, US President Ronald Reagan and Soviet General Secretary Mikhail Gorbachev met for the first time at the Geneva Summit. The 54-year-old Gorbachev had been elected on the 11th of March and quickly began to address the economic, social and political problems that were facing the USSR. In terms of foreign policy, his new thinking doctrine moved away from adopting nuclear deterrence and the accumulation of nuclear weapons, and instead sought common security. This would demand cooperation with the United States in order to bring about bilateral reduction of nuclear arms. Meanwhile, Ronald Reagan, who had served as President of the United States since 1981, referred to the USSR as the evil empire. Despite adopting a hard line against the Soviet Union, he similarly sought to end the nuclear arms race, albeit by the development of the Strategic Defense Initiative, also referred to as Star Wars, that would make a first strike advantage impossible and thus render nuclear weapons obsolete. Since the core aim of both countries was to reduce their nuclear stockpiles, arrangements were made for a summit conference between the two leaders in Geneva. The first meeting took place on the 19th of November 1985, and, over the course of the next 2 days, Reagan and Gorbachev spoke at length about nuclear arms reduction and other key issues of international diplomacy. Although the two leaders achieved little in terms of formal agreements, they at least developed a personal connection that led to further meetings over the next 2 years. This series of summits eventually led to the negotiation of the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty. Signed in Washington, D.C. on the 8th of December 1987, the INF eliminated an entire class of nuclear weapons.